Cessna 208 Caravan, doing a shared cockpit flight with GBOXmaster. I'm pilot monitoring, he's pilot flying. Just set up the route, and ground and tower are on, I believe, here for Vatsim, so that'll be nice. ATIS as well. It doesn't look like anything else far from that. No Scottish, and we're so our flight is to Aberdeen, going up to 7,000, 110 nautical mile flight. Default weights. Just keep things simple with Yourcontrols. Yourcontrols is the app we're using. Alright, let's jump on in.
Have you got the flight plan input into the CDO?
Roger, yeah, that's all programmed there.
Well, if we're ready to go, then I think we should go into ATC and request flight plan.
Roger that, I'll give him a shout. Do you have the engine turned on? On my end, it's not on.
No, I didn't start up yet. I can start up if you want.
Let me call him first. I'll call for start.
Roger.
Advise aircraft type on first contact. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo. Edinburgh information Bravo. Time 1120 Zulu. Runway in use 06 transition level 70 data link clearances available. Wind 050 at 8. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Ceiling 3600 broken. Temperature 13.5.
Edinburgh ground, November 017 Sierra Bravo type Cessna 208 Caravan at stand 200. Ready to copy, IFR is filed.
November 017 Sierra Bravo, Edinburgh ground, good afternoon. Cleared to Aberdeen via the GRICE for Delta departure, score 1254.
Ground, that's GRICE 4 Delta departure, and squawk 1254 for November 017 Sierra Bravo.
7 Sierra Bravo, read back correct information, Bravo's current QNH 1028.
QNH 1028, we'll call you for taxi.
Shuttle 9 Tango, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.7, have a great flight.
Over to Tower 118.7 for Shuttle 9 Tango, many thanks, boy.
Alright, Mr. G-Box, go ahead and power this this baby up. I'm on the right frequency there, yeah. This plane seems to work very well with your controls so far. Better knock on wood, but this plane seems to work pretty well with your controls.
Oh, it's starting up for you.
Yeah, roger, the prop's spinning.
Oh, that's amazing.
Do you see the flight plan in the GPS there in the center?
Roger, yeah.
Okay, awesome. It did work then. Sometimes when you program them, it doesn't show up on both screens. Alright, let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Roger.
Okay, so the GRICE 4 Delta, you take off 06, you follow obviously the GPS there, and you got to be at GRICE by 6,000 by GRICE.
Roger.
And QNH is 1028. I don't know if you heard him there.
Yep, I did. I'll just change that now.
I don't know if it's changing on... With the Yourcontrols app, sometimes you get little issues here and there, but we'll see. This plane seems real good with it so far. We've had a few issues, as you've seen in our past videos. Yeah, look, it's working. He's doing all that. Let's go 28, we'll do it that way. Back and then back. I'll set our transponder there, 1254.
Roger. Sorry, where's GRICE?
GRICE, it's a waypoint there. You can see it on the GPS there, in the white, just north of the airport there. It's the last waypoint there before we go to ADN, which is there. I think you can see it. Zooming in and out, you can see. I've done this flight a few times. I'm very well versed in.
Oh wow, I must be blind then.
Yeah, if you kind of look at it where you have it zoomed now, zoom down one. And then you can just follow the waypoints there on the white, and then follow it all the way to GRICE is the last one there. I don't know if maybe you don't have it turned on the right one there, but I'll send you a picture.
Thanks, I don't see it. Oh wow, that actually isn't showing up on my side.
Okay, you might have to, darn, you might have to program that then. I don't know if that's going to have any effect on anything, but you could try and program it in the GPS. I can give you all the waypoints. Or if you want, I can just hit nav once we hit 1,000 or whatever.
Yeah, Roger. I think that would be the best idea.
Okay, Roger that. Let me know when you're ready to go here. Yeah, so I guess GRICE, the plan isn't showing up on his end, which isn't a big deal. I got the set up here for the autopilot, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Roger, we are ready for our departure.
Roger that, I'll give him a call. Edinburgh ground, November 0170 Bravo, ready to taxi here, stand 200.
7 Sierra Bravo, stand 200, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approve, face west for November 0170 Bravo. Right, anything final to go over? We've already started, so that's okay. Face west, so he wants us to, I guess he wants us to back out kind of and point west.
Yeah, Roger. I don't have the Toolbar Pushback, so if you could do that, then that would be great.
Roger that, I'll get her going. Looks like the lights are working. Strobe lights anyway. You have the taxi lights on? They're just not showing up on the external view.
Affirmative, they are on right now.
Roger that, I got him now, yeah. Oh, there's the nav lights. Yeah, he's got the lights on now. I think there's a delay in the pushback. Wheels are spinning. Look at that. Is it pushing back for you or no?
No, it's not. We might just have to use the good old reverse thrust.
Yeah, I'm not sure, maybe. Is the brake off on your end? Because I turned it off here, but I don't know if it's going on yours.
Yeah, the brake is off on my end.
Okay, yeah, just hang a U-turn.
Roger.
He says face west, so I just spin around, face the tower.
Roger.
Okay, it seems like we're moving now. Mr. G-Box is pilot flying, I'm pilot monitoring. Yeah, I've flown this road a couple times. Pretty well versed in it.
Yep.
Edinburgh ground, November 017 Sierra Bravo, facing west.
November 017 Sierra Bravo, Edinburgh ground. Taxi Alpha 1 via Papa and Alpha.
Alpha 1, and that's Papa and Alpha for November 017 Sierra Bravo. Alrighty, you heard the man. That's Papa Alpha, and then hold Alpha 1.
Roger. Yeah, on my end, the guy's voice was really distorted and really loud. I think it's a bug or something.
Crazy, it's like super quiet on mine. Alpha 1, that's all the way at the end there.
Roger.
He could have given us Bravo 1. Or, well, not Charlie 1. We're not in a Twin Otter.
Yeah, I know. I haven't flown on the simulator for like a month.
I've been doing, I've been playing a lot of Rust, so I haven't really done too much flight sim, but I try to get a CRGA once, twice a week.
Oh yeah, I've seen those videos.
So what's going on with yours? It's really loud, or?
No, I have a bug that it's usually okay, but sometimes when someone is speaking, their voice suddenly gets like really loud and basically unintelligible.
That happens sometimes with vPilot. It all of a sudden increases super loud. I gotta change the station.
Okay.
I don't know if it's vPilot specific or hardware, software, or something along the lines. I love the checklists for this aircraft. They're so simple, like super simple.
Yeah, I know. I started this aircraft up without no checklist.
Yeah, man, I bet my kids could start this one up.
Yeah, it's very simple. Damn, this is a long taxi.
Shuttle 9 Kilo, Edinburgh ground home again now. We're at A320, stand 9. QNH 1028, information Bravo, requesting Alpha transducer.
Shuttle 9 Kilo, Edinburgh ground. There's an issue with the flight plan. After the Gotham departure, it will be the Papa.
Sorry, he just messaged me to call him, so I'm going to tune his frequency.
To Fennec, Shuttle 9 Kilo.
Roger, Shuttle 9 Kilo. You're cleared to London Heathrow via the Gotham 1 Delta departure, and that's via the Papa 600 airway to Fenwick and Squawk 2714.
Cleared London Heathrow off the Gotham 1 Delta departure. You reach Papa 600 to Fenwick, Squawk 2714, Shuttle 9 Kilo.
Shuttle 9 Kilo, reader back correct.
Ground, November 0170 Bravo with you. My apologies.
No problem. I was asking if you wanted to take the Bravo intersect, but you left my frequency. But that's fine, you can go to Edinburgh Tower now, 118.7, bye-bye.
Off to 118.7, good day. That's funny because I was just wondering if you'd give us Bravo, but sure enough, I was tuned on this frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot when you get taxiing you want to monitor, especially if control is on or something, because they'll send you off to them.
Yeah, when I fly Vatsim, I'm always tuned into the frequency that I'm supposed to be tuned in on.
I'm rusty, man. It's just like every time I fly the CRJ, there's no one ever on. Like, I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'll tune the tower and get us clearance here.
Roger.
Edinburgh Tower, good day, November 0170 Bravo with you. Alpha 1.
November 0170 Bravo. Edinburgh Tower, good afternoon. VAF 1 runway 06, clear takeoff, surface wind 040 degrees, 8 knots.
One check and cleared takeoff for November 0170 Bravo.
Surface wind 040 degrees, 8 knots, 70 Bravo.
Roger that. Okay, takeoff checklist, parking brake set, strobe on, parking brake release. Right, I'll monitor tower there.
Autopilot on, right?
Yeah, go up to 1000 and then hit the autopilot. I'll hit the autopilot there.
Turboprops just sound amazing.
Yeah, they sound really good, especially when you got the sounds on. The twin otter updated theirs, it's really good. They're difficult with the engine management coming from just standard prop plane.
70 Bravo, you know you're transmitting on frequency.
Tower, roger. My apologies.
No worries.
Alright, I got the autopilot on there.
Roger. Yeah, like, thanks to the bug, I understood absolutely nothing that the tower said.
His frequency was really choppy, I found. I don't know if something to do with him or us.
I have no idea.
Are you able to set the... Hold on, I'll actually set 7000 there.
Roger.
Where do you do that again with this? I can't remember. Course altitude. Where do you set the alt back? on here. Bit of a nosedive there.
Yeah, if I realize it's because I hit the flaps up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was looking for gear. This thing doesn't have gear. That's right, it's fixed. Shared cockpit flight with GBOXmaster. We're in the caravan flying to Aberdeen from Edinburgh over Vatsim. Scottish control is not on. Tower was on. Tower is on for Edinburgh, and ground is on as well. So, all right. Just coming up on our first waypoint there. It's not following it. I don't know why. Is there a flight director? Yeah, we're going off course here. I'm not sure why. There we go.
Yep, we had to switch the CDI to GPS. I was on LC1 before.
Yeah, okay, okay. Not sure where. Okay, so 270. Wonder why that's not. It's not letting me. Go into heading mode and we can turn it right to 270. Follow it. There we go.
Yep, nice one.
We'll just overcorrect here and hopefully intercept that one waypoint there.
Roger. I'm just focusing on getting some nice screenshots.
Oh yeah, man, no problem. The G1000 is dope. I think every airplane should have it.
I know, right?
So user-friendly. If you can use a phone GPS, you could use the G1000. Maybe not to like a certain extent, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So we look like we kind of went off course there with our GRICE 4 departure, but that's okay. These things happen with the shared cockpit flights, especially when doing an IFR. It makes it really complex. It's a good app. It's come a long way, and I'm just going to see if this intercepts here. It should. I'm just going to go into nav mode now, and hopefully we hang a right turn. There's the flight director. However, we're not turning. I don't know why. Don't know why. Flight director wants to turn, but well, it seems like we'll use heading mode. It seems to be the thing for this. So we'll intercept our SAB 46 waypoint. I mean, if you were doing a VFR flight with Yourcontrols, you'd have no issues, probably. But IFR, you get all your waypoints and everything. Well, it's actually not a bad day out there.
Yeah, I know. It's not usually this sunny in Scotland.
Rain and wind, eh? Rain and wind.
Exactly.
I'm originally from northern British Columbia, and it's the same sort of weather up there. Okay, just correct this with the heading. I don't know what's going on with our cruise here, but we're not at the correct altitude yet. Yes, mode, and we'll put this right up to 800. Need to get to 7,000. If I hit nav here, see if that does anything. No, that might actually work. No, maybe it won't. Go back to heading. Okay, and then right to GRICE. Yeah, it doesn't seem like nav mode's working, so I'm just using heading.
Yeah, nav mode doesn't work in a large chunk of the Asobo aircraft.
I usually don't have a problem with it too much. I don't fly too much Asobo though. But can't open the windows. No windows. Okay, there we are at 7,000. Go 1013 on the QNH.
Roger.
Yeah, Yourcontrols is pretty good. Obviously a few quirks with IFR flying, as you can see with the waypoints and nav mode and stuff, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah, probably the aircraft that worked the best out of all of them was probably the Cessna Citation that we flew at the very start.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I was thinking of doing that one today, but I didn't have a route in mind. Maybe maybe that one next time.
Yeah, I don't remember us having any issues with that aircraft.
I think the only thing was when you programmed the ILS in that one, it didn't show up on mine, and I was expecting it to. At that point, I didn't know that had a few bugs there with the Yourcontrols, but other than that, yeah, no, it was really good. Alright, and that's the GRICE 4 Delta departure. Over at cruise, probably pull the prop back to 75-ish.
Roger.
Alright, I guess there's 60 miles to ADN. I'll start the descent slowly now with the autopilot down to, I don't know, 4,000-ish, 3,000.
Roger.
They'd probably pull the throttle back to close to idle anyway.
Roger.
Hey, 10 miles from Aberdeen. We're going to the ADN, you can see there. Spin around and line us up with 1-6. Alright, so we'll go to that ADN there, spin around, should line us up with 1-6, and then we should be out of this haze here, and you can take it from there.
Roger. That's some turbulence.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, the right deck's really bumpy when you fly for real in Scotland.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'll make a ghost call now.
Roger.
Aberdeen traffic, November 0170 Sierra Bravo, type Cessna 208 Caravan, inbound to land, runway 16. We are 7.5 miles south, 4,000 feet. We'll report final runway 16. Aberdeen traffic. Go ahead and increase the throttle there.
Roger.
I get pretty rusty when I don't talk on there, and then I forget what I'm doing. And then I look down at my notes, and then I'm like, oh yeah, still talking. It's like, what am I doing? Okay, make sure heading's doing its thing properly here. Autopilot is on, heading is following.
Scotland is such a small country that when you're flying, when you're cruising at like 35,000 feet, you can see both coasts, the western and eastern coasts.
That's really neat. You see probably the outline of the water on each end, eh?
Yeah, I actually noticed it last time I was flying.
That's really cool. When you're flying out here, it's just all farmland. I remember flying into Mexico once on a WestJet 737 and there was water leaking out of the baggage things.
Well, that's some story to tell, is it?
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's normal. I'm like, oh, I never heard of that before. But we're 5.5 miles from Aberdeen there. About to spin around here, and then you can take control once we get lined up there.
Roger, should we descend to maybe like 2,500?
Yeah, we'll drop it another 1,000 at least. QNH. What's the QNH for Aberdeen? $1029.
1029 tons.
Alright, watch that throttle.
Yeah, I accidentally hit it with my hand. We really gained some speed there.
Yeah, descending turn. Catch you off guard. It's really bad when it's foggy out, because all of a sudden you see ground. Oh darn, I didn't line you up very good, did I?
Ah, it's all good. I think you can still make that.
Okay, I'll give you control now.
Roger.
Aberdeen traffic, November 017 Sierra Bravo is 5 mile final, 4.5 mile final, runway 16 to land. Full stop, Aberdeen traffic.
I think we did the flaps one.
Flaps one. There we go. You got full prop?
Yeah, drop full prop.
And landing lights. Looking good now. You made a much better picture out of that ugly painting that I made there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the flaps there.
Did that work?
Yeah, we're good. A bit high though.
I'll get an exterior shot for you.
Thank you.
500.
Looking good, looking good. Oh, little float, little float. G-Box with the float. There he is, touchdown. Nice, even got a flare in there. Sweet.
So just calling for taxi, please.
Roger. Aberdeen traffic, November 0170 Bravo is clearly active. Taxiing Echo, Echo 3 to the Echo apron. Aberdeen traffic. Yeah, just take a right here. I think this is helicopter area, but that's okay.
Yeah, we'll do just fine.
Every time I come to this airport in Flight Simulator, I always get turned around because the taxiways are so complex.
Yeah, I know. The first time I done a full flight from Vatsim, I flew from Manchester Airport, which was a bit mistake, and I got really confused by all the taxiways.
Oh yeah, that would be a bad one for sure.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Get rid of those flaps.
Fuel lever cut off.
And cut off. Alright man, good flight. That was a good one. Everything worked out pretty well besides the nav mode and some of the GPS stuff, but other than that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, sorry for that. I accidentally switched the AVM itself.
Ah, no, all good. That's fine. Just saying it was a good flight. Everything worked pretty well besides the some of the autopilot stuff.
Yep, I count this as a success. Well, I guess see ya. We could probably I'll have shared cockpit flight in a week or two.
100%, man. Call that a success, and we will catch you on the next one, GBOX. Have a good day, brother.
See ya. Bye.
Alright, if you joined us for that one, that was a shared cockpit flight with GBOXmaster in the Cessna Caravan from Edinburgh to Aberdeen. Went pretty well. A few little quirks with the autopilot and the GPS and stuff, but no big deal. Caravan is a good one to fly in the Yourcontrols app. Free app. Lets you share the flight deck with your friends. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right, guys?